Hello Scorpio and welcome back to your reading. If you're a returning viewer, you'll notice that I did something to the table. I put a tapestry over it. Just wanted to see how it works. Also, I got a comment about it looking messy, so I don't want to take away from the reading. I don't want my table to be distracting. Because I know it's stained. I hate it. Wooden tables, man. But yeah, so let's see what the messages are for you today, Scorpio. I'm very curious. My energy today is I feel a little bit easily distracted right now, and the energy is not running smoothly. I don't know what it is. But yeah, universe, let's see what the messages are for Scorpio. Please guide me. Guide Scorpio. And here we have the Ten of Swords. Starting off with the Ten of Swords. Something has ended. We do have the Seven of Cups in the bottom. So something... Yeah. I feel as though you have... I don't know yet if this is a love situation, but I feel like you've been struggling. You've been fighting a lot here with the Nine of Wands. You've been going through a lot. And in some area of life, let's say it's love, I feel like you realize that this is going nowhere. Like, I am not reaching my... Like, this is not gonna get better, so it had to end, even though it was painful. So, or it's even worse, that you've been fighting, and then you were the one who were left, even though you did all the work, and now you're like... Because we do have that. We do have justice here. Okay. We have the Queen of Wands. Let's see. Queen of Wands. And Eight of Swords. With a Nine of Swords in the bottom. Alright, so... By this point, we know that my readings aren't always very super happy-go-lucky. Like I mentioned before, I just want to help you grow and move forward. And I feel as though you've been through something, Scorpio, here with the... like you've been using all your strength, all your energy to... into something here. And with the Eight of Swords, there's something maybe you didn't see coming. That, let's see, I need to know more about this. I just know that you've been in like mental torment here. Like you had, your head is spinning. Ace of Wands with the Four of Pentacles in the bottom. Ace of Wands, Page of Wands, Ace of Swords. You know, you may actually be coming out of a period of there's some new beginnings here with the aces and the page. Something is... Yeah, like I said, my energy today, I'm sorry that I have a bit of a... It's difficult for me right now to express myself. Maybe it's the Saturn entering Pisces thing. But yeah, Scorpio, with all of the swords, I feel like you've been, I don't know what you went through, but something new is coming in, something that you enjoy, something passionate. And here we have the Page of Cups, so it could actually also be a new love connection. And okay, we have the Knight of Cups as well here. So interesting, Scorpio. We do have the Ace of Wands, Page of Wands, Page of Cups, Four of Pentacles. I think you've been through something very tough, maybe in your last relationship, and now it's difficult for you to open up. I feel like there's a blockage here for something to move forward. I feel like you are in a connection, but you don't want to rush in. You don't want the same thing to happen, even though you feel like, oh, this is fun, this is playful, this is, you feel lust, you feel passion. But there's something blocking it here from moving out of the Page of Cups. With the Ten of Pentacles here, yeah, you just want to feel safe, Scorpio. You want to feel as though you don't have to be afraid of anything. You don't want to feel confused. You don't want to feel like you're being played. You're taking a lot of energy here, a lot of time reflecting and maybe dissecting everything they're doing. I want to give off a warning to not internalize. If someone did something to you in the past and you internalize that, it can lead us to think either that we don't deserve the good things coming to us, and that sometimes we feel unsafe in stable, healthy, happy relationships just because we're not used to them, right? And as well as looking for faults and flaws in new people, and that can be problematic because then no one is a good person, right? Everyone has flaws, everyone makes mistakes, but yeah, I feel like you're very guarded here, and I get that. I feel like you've been happy, Scorpio. I feel like you are quite stable where you are right now. You have your home, you have food, you feel thankful for. Maybe you've separated from someone and now you finally bounced back and finally got things in order. And you don't want to lose that again because you're into someone. Because we have the King of Cups in the bottom. So I wish I had nails. I wanted to do the tapping. I promise I will have nails in my next video. I feel so naked without them. Let's see here. Scorpio. You are very yeah. So many cards, but I'll just take a little sneak peek at them. There's a lot of pentacles here. There's the Page of Pentacles with the Three of Swords. So yeah, because something happened in the past, you're scared to start something new. You're scared to move on to a more stable phase. You're scared to you're scared to make it serious. You don't want to commit and then get hurt. And also you don't want to lose your stability. I think you built your stability a lot lately from I feel like you had it really rough for some time. Maybe you didn't even have a home, right? It could have been really, really bad, and you had to take the last little spark that was in you to build something, and now you finally have. And you feel safe, you feel secure, and you don't want a connection to ruin that like it may have done in the past. Yeah. We have the Two of Swords with the Temperance. So you're trying, this is kind of what I mean when I said that you're trying to find flaws that aren't there. Maybe you feel like you may be picking someone apart, even though there's nothing there that's actually a problem. It's also you're trying to figure out what you want here. You don't really know how to you're trying to navigate this, right? So that's where you're taking things slow with with temperance. Yeah, you rushed in before in a commitment. You rushed in before. And that's what you are repeating in your head. You're like going through what happened last time, and maybe this person cut you off very suddenly and you're still processing that. We have the 3 of Cups here. 3 of Cups. Could have been a third party situation, Scorpio. King of Pentacles. You could have been with a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo here in the past that suddenly cut you off. Or you're just, like I said, very financially secure, very stable right now. Yeah, but you do have a side to you that feel like something is missing. Feel like there's one piece left to finish this puzzle. And I think that could be love. We have the 10 of Cups here. So you're going to find something. With the 8 of Cups, you're going to look for... you're leaving something behind to go look for something that will fulfill you. And perhaps it's not a person or a place that you're leaving behind. You could be leaving behind the notion that you want to be alone. Like, it's obviously it's perfectly fine to want to be single. Like, be single for the rest of your life if you want to, right? If that's what you want, that's what you want. And there's no judgment here. But I feel like maybe that's what you thought you wanted, or you've been feeling like you needed this alone time. Like, you needed to be alone for some time. You needed to rebuild yourself, gain back or regain your stability. And now that you've done that, now that you can breathe again and feel safe and not like you're keeping your head above water all the time, now you're starting to feel like there's something like maybe a relationship in this situation would actually enhance my life. But it would have to be with the right person, of course. Not just anyone. And I think that's why you are being kind of cautious. I think that was the Hanged Man. So you are definitely trying to... I feel like you found someone, and yeah, you want to take a chance with them here with the Fool card. But we have Strength, so you're holding back a little bit. You're holding back a little bit to protect yourself. I was gonna say something, but I lost my train of thought. No. Anyway. So the White Rose. Yeah, I see a white rose on this card, and they symbolize new beginnings and innocence. And yeah, we do have some sun. We have a little, like oh my god, the Fool card is actually a very nice card. It really is throwing yourself out there. You don't know what's happening next, but you have faith and also a gut feeling that things will work out well. And I don't think that anyone can mess up the stability you have right now. We have the King of Wands here in the bottom, and usually when I see him, I'm like, oh, because every time I have him in my readings, he always want to mess things up for us. I don't know why that's happening in my readings, but so this is Leo, oh my god, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy. We do have Aries there. Sagittarius? Aries? I think it's the Aries card. And a lot of earth energy. So Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. And Virgo here again. Here we have fire signs again. I think we have had every sign. But with the... I feel like you want a bit of fun. You want a bit of adventure as well. Now you've been safe and secure for some time, and you're like, okay, I'm getting a little bit bored. I want some fun and excitement in my life, and maybe this person could bring that, but you don't want to... yeah, here's the Four of Cups and the Knight of Wands. So although you do want fun, you don't want to find someone to have like short-lived fun with. You don't want the fun that is just hooking up a few times and then, you know, moving on. You want the sharing hobbies types of fun, or doing things together out of love. No, not what? Excuse me, what's happening right now? We have the Five of Swords with the Seven of Swords with the Five of Cups in the bottom. Scorpio, what happened to you? Oh, you need so much love, Scorpio. What happened? Is this what your fear is? Because I truly hope that with this new beginning with someone, that this is not how it pans out. For some of you, it could be that this has happened. That you did find a new connection, but they ended up really messing up here, and you thought that they would be in your future. But I feel like for a lot of you, this is in the past, and now this is you trying to navigate, trying to find love again. And it's difficult because you have so much hurt in the past. You have so much hurt in the, like, in your baggage, right? And you don't want to be disappointed. You don't want to take the hurt. Like, you don't want to risk getting this hurt again. And I totally get that. This is some heavy energy. I don't know what you went through, but this seems really, really, really bad. And it could have been that someone did portray themselves as really nice in the beginning and ended up being horrible to you. And you're scared that this is what's happening right now. Let's see what the cards say about this situation. Yeah. There definitely is a connection here. We do have the Ace of Cups, so I definitely think that this connection is true. I don't feel any negative vibes from this other person. I mostly feel your energy, and I feel the fear, I feel the anxiety, I feel the uncertainty, I feel how you don't know if you want to trust this person. And of course, we're Scorpios. We never want to trust the wrong person, but it happens to us as well. So, I mean, with the, I feel like you have to let go of what happened to you in the past and know that not everyone is like that. And I don't want you, I don't know how to say this without it sounding harsh, because what you've been through, that no one should have gone through that. I just don't want you to, I don't want your past to ruin a new, healthy, loving connection with someone, because that's kind of what could happen sometimes in relationships, that Oh, like I circling back to what I said in the beginning, like sometimes we feel more safe. We don't actually feel safe, but our brain feels, oh, this is familiar territory, so I'm gonna stay in this energy, which sometimes is very when people treat us really poorly, right? So I don't want the past to control. I don't want the past to control your new situations where you actually are on the same level and where there's actually love and not just mind games and cheating and lying and manipulation. And I don't know what you went through. I totally understand that you're being, like, I'm not saying, Scorpio, just let it go. That's absolutely not what I'm saying at all, because that's not how it works with trauma. That's not how it works after you've been in abusive relationships. So I'm just saying that I'm trying to be a friend here. Imagine you're sitting next to me, I'm like holding you, and I'm like, dare to trust this person. You don't have to throw your entire self at them. You don't have to give them all your trust, but give them a little bit at a time and see how it pans out. And remember that this person is not the person you dated before. Remember that this is a new person, this is a new energy. You don't have to give them a chance, but there is a chance for love here, and if you want that, I encourage you to give that a chance. I feel like I had a similar message before, that about needing to let go of the past, and that's easier said than done. I don't know how to put it. That's the thing. I just don't know how else to put it. Then the past is in the past. This person is not the same person. You deserve love. You deserve to be with someone who you're having fun with, someone who shows you compassion, someone who brings out the child in you. All of these things. And if you just take it step by step with this person, I think that it could come out really beautiful. You do deserve it, Scorpio. So many cards. Yeah, so you have a lot of potential here, right? We have the Five of Cups, and with all of these cards, I'm just getting that don't... okay, I need to word this carefully, because I don't want you to misunderstand me. I don't want you to manifest yourself into a place of hurt. I don't want you to take the situation and twist it so that it's... And it's difficult to say this because you've probably been gaslit in the past, right? So I don't want to say like, oh, you don't see the situation clearly, because, or you can't trust yourself, because you can trust yourself. That's exactly what you should be doing. You should trust yourself if it feels good in your stomach, if it feels good in your heart, if you feel like this person gives you energy and warmth and love, and as long as they keep doing that, then trust it. All right. Like as soon as you're with this person and you feel like you're tiptoeing and you feel like you don't know, like you have to be careful what you say, you have to be careful what you do, you know the signs, right? So trust that you will see them if they show up. I just don't want you to I'm being careful because I know how difficult these things are, right? I don't want to say anything that you misunderstand or take as you not being able to trust yourself. I just don't want you to wish yourself into a spot of hurt. I don't want you to think so hard. You know, sometimes we overthink things so that they almost become real. Like, a self-fulfilling prophecy. Don't do that. All right, Scorpio, don't do that, because there's a lot of hope and potential in the future. You just don't want to be fooled again, right? Because I feel like something happened behind your back in the past regarding oh my god. Yeah, in the past there was a third party situation, okay? There was probably cheating, and maybe it happened multiple times, and you all right, yeah, I see the message now. All right, what I was gonna say was, maybe you didn't want to look at it because it felt too rough to leave a situation, so you allowed it to happen. I'm not saying that it's your fault. I'm saying that you just looked away from it because you were like, I don't want to deal with this right now. Yeah, and then when you finally confronted it with yourself, then then you left. And I'm seeing with the three of wands here, the past is behind you. I feel like you're looking forward now, like you're looking away from it, or at least that's the advice. Like, the past is behind you. Keep focusing on the future. The future is uncertain. Focus on what you want your next step to be. Don't focus too far into the future. Focus on what you can see here. He's seeing the mountains, right? He's not imagining. Well, maybe he is, because we are curious beings. But I feel like he's seeing the mountains and he's like, oh, mountains, yeah, I want to go there. And then when he reaches the mountains, he's like, oh, what's behind the mountains? Do I want to go further? Maybe not. Or maybe it's like, yeah, I love what's behind these mountains. So take it one step at a time, instead of like, but what if there's something really dangerous behind those mountains? Maybe I really don't want to go there. Maybe it's a terrible... it's better to explore it, right? Otherwise, it's just standing there. And we do have the King of Wands here again. So I feel like you may have regained some energy after this happened. Like I said, as well as with stability and economical not freedom, but stability, right? You built something after a period of maybe not having much, or maybe having to fight a lot after a relationship. So what's in the future for Scorpio then? We want to know about the future. The past is in the past, right? So there's Sun. Oh, Scorpio. We have the Sun. I love seeing the Sun because it's one of the best cards. Maybe it even is the best card, because this is just pure joy and happiness and playfulness and warmth. Like, look how warm this card is. And two people being on the same level here, experiencing it together. With the Ace of Pentacles in the bottom, which represents new beginnings, right? And also stable beginning. We have the Queen of Wands. So even more warmth. I'm just feeling warmth, creativity, a lot of Leo energy. So you could actually be seeing a Leo that's being really playful with you, giving you compliments, taking you out for dinners or adventures, whatever you love doing. You still have the Hangman here, so you may still be analyzing the situation for a long time moving forward. You may be dissecting the moves of this person. But I think that I don't think that's a problem, that you're being careful. I don't think that's a problem. And it's not a problem for them either. You're just looking at things You're trying to stay level-headed here. You're trying to see things from a different point of view. Maybe that's the thing. Maybe they changed. Maybe they will change the way you feel about love. Let's see. We don't have any cups, but we do have the sun. Okay, so we have the 5 of Pentacles here. That's not looking good. Ten of Wands with the... okay. 5 of Pentacles with the King of Swords. Someone may be trying to get in your head, Scorpio. You could still be in contact with your ex, and they may still invoke some, I don't know, pain on you. They may be, because maybe you have kids together or something like that. Because I still don't feel like this is your new person. I feel like this is someone who's trying to hurt you, and I don't think the new person is. I feel like the new person is trying to be there for you while you are going through, like maybe you're still processing things from the past because they were so heavy, right? So it could actually be also that you're seeing, you could actually you could be needing to see a therapist, right? With the King of Swords, someone who can guide you through your pain, talk you through it, someone who can be there to listen, be there to say the right things, but they can give you the tools and kind of clear your head, right? Because I feel like you've just been through so much that you need to talk about this with someone who, like a professional, someone who can actually give you, because you could be suffering, I don't know, PTSD. You could be suffering from a lot of anxiety. You could be suffering from a lot of fear. And feeling alone as well, because maybe this new person can't relate. Maybe no one in your close surroundings can relate to this. So you may feel alone in the situation or with your feelings. And because we have the Queen of Pentacles here, and I feel like maybe you've had to stay strong for so long, and now it's kind of like you can't keep things inside you for too long. The Queen of Pentacles, I feel, tends to put her feelings to the side and becomes the provider, and she becomes nurturing. I mean, of course, she takes care of herself. She's the Queen of Pentacles. But that's the thing. You've been taking care of yourself, but this is more economically than emotionally. And I feel like a lot of things could have been bottled up here, and you could have focused on other people's problems and helping solve them instead. Trying to get away from your feelings here with the 8 of Cups, but it keeps haunting you with the demon, with the devil. But yeah, you could have developed a lot of new demons from your past relationship. So that's very, like, that's advice for you that you should, maybe you have already, and that's great. But if you haven't, I feel like you've been through such a hard time that you do need to see someone for this, and your person is gonna be there for you no matter what. But I feel just for the connection's sake as well, to keep it like this, kind of like taking responsibility a little bit, like I did with my social anxiety a long time ago. I had such terrible social anxiety, and I was in a relationship, and it wasn't good for the relationship because I could barely see his parents and his friends. and I wanted to be a better partner, because I was like, if this is gonna last, like this isn't gonna last if I'm always isolating. So I took responsibility for that and went to therapy for it. And maybe that's what you need to do as well, to better to be even more prepared in a relationship, right? I'm not saying anything that anything is your fault. I'm not saying that you're like, please do not think you're toxic for reacting in certain ways. Oh, I feel like someone needs to hear this. Please. You went through something really tough, and I want to say that internet these days are classifying anything slightly irritable or uncomfortable as toxic, and that's not what it is. What did your person in the past did to you, that's toxic. Like when you start to manipulate your partner, controlling them, pressuring them, using them, that's toxic. It's not toxic to sometimes be easily annoyed. It's not toxic to be sensitive about subjects. It's not sensitive. It's not toxic to be like reacting. Sometimes we react out of trauma responses, right? And it's not toxic. Like maybe it's not good long term that it keeps happening, but it doesn't mean it's toxic. It just means that you've been through something really horrible, and now certain maybe seemingly small things make you react. Maybe you have big reactions to it, and that's fine. Like there's all love here for you. You're not doing anything wrong. It's not that. Like your person, it's fine. Sometimes we hurt each other. It happens, okay? I'm sure maybe you've lashed out at maybe you have a new partner, maybe you lashed out, or maybe you cried about something you felt was a small thing. In hindsight, all of these things, we kind of blame ourselves so much for it, even though it's just our brains trying to protect ourselves. And that's not toxic, because you feel unsafe in certain situations. It makes you react in a type of way. Sometimes you may want to isolate. That's okay too. That's not toxic. Sometimes you want to be left alone. Sometimes you want to be really clingy. Because at the end of the day, the person you're with also has to set boundaries. Being in a relationship is... two people are involved, right? So both people have to set boundaries. Both people have to have like a margin of acceptance for one another, because no one is perfect. Like if being a little bit uncomfortable or a little bit annoyed or sometimes feeling a little bit hurt is classified as like toxicity, then like how are you ever gonna be in a relationship, right? Sometimes we accidentally hurt each other. That's fine. Like that's life. It's okay to be hurt. It's okay to sometimes hurt other people. It's inevitable. It's just, it all depends on the situation. So whatever you went through, that must have been horrible, and you're not toxic for reacting. You're not toxic for still thinking about it, processing it, talking about it, anything like that. And I feel like your partner agrees. Like this person you're seeing, they agree, it's fine. But I think they want you to seek out help just for your own mental peace, for your own growth, for your own like mental and emotional stability. You have your economical stability, and you do take care of yourself. You seem to be a very creative person as well. So yeah, sorry for that tangent there. I just felt like I really needed to say that. Yeah, maybe let's pull a few last cards before we end this end this reading. But yeah, Scorpio, I feel you. I only want what's best for you. I want you to live a happy life. Yeah, you need to heal from whatever. I feel like I'm just getting confirmation here on what I said. With the Knight of Swords and the Seven of Swords here, I feel like the Knight of Swords is like they move quickly and forward, and like I feel like they are very determined. I feel like sometimes it takes a while for me to put words to my thoughts, because I see something really clearly, but then when I try to say it, I feel like, oh my god, how do I word this? We do have the Seven of Swords here, and it's behind the Knight of Swords. So, like I said, I feel like the universe wants you to find a way to put this behind you and move forward, like move away from it. And I think it's going to take a lot of mental strength, which that's why therapy is so good. That's what it helps you do. It helps you think more clearly. It helps you sort out the things you need to let go of. And it helps you, because we have the Temperance here, so it's all about healing, right? Healing the past and moving forward from it. And we have the Six of Cups in the bottom, which also is a very playful, healing energy, very loving energy, going back to innocence. Just not over, like it's the simplicity of being a child, right? Not overthinking things, just pure love and innocence and playfulness, like I said. So you do have some healing to do. You've been through very heavy things. It's not gonna take just building your like you're economically safe now, right? Which makes it an even better time for you to take care of your the things you have left to process, the things you have left to heal. And it's going to help you in future relationships as well, to feel more safe, secure, and not feel threatened, not feel sensitive, not feel like it's going to be more comfortable for you, right? Not to have to react so strongly to things. It's not just about the other person, because it's not nice for you either, right? To feel so strongly about certain things. It's not nice for you to feel scared or overthink, analyze things, dissect things. That's not how you should have to live your life, Scorpio. You should be happy. You should feel safe and comfortable. You should feel like you can just relax with your person, and feel joy and love. And like I said, I keep saying innocence. Yeah, I really wish that for you, Scorpio. I want you to keep looking forward, keep trusting your intuition, keep trusting yourself. I know that you can take care of yourself, and I also know that you can deal with this and come out strong. I just want to send you love. I'm sending you love. I'm sending you positivity. I'm sending you good energies. I'm sending you everything that you need. Everything that you need. And yeah, thank you so much for watching this, Scorpio. If you resonated, please do leave a like, drop a comment if you want to. I'm always curious to hear your stories, always here to listen. And if you resonate with my energy, you're welcome to subscribe. And if not, then thank you for your time, thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Goodbye, Scorpio.